Welcome to Seven Pines, a master plan community built on land the Skinner family held for generations, now reimagined for modern Jacksonville living. Located off Butler Boulevard and I-295, Seven Pines offers the best of both worlds, a peaceful, nature-filled community just minutes from downtown, the airport, the beaches, and the town center. Spanning over 1,000 acres and now in phase 2, this walkable neighborhood features miles of trails, parks, and lakes woven through a connected green design. Seven Pines is a collaboration between ICI Homes and David Weekley Homes, and ICI's plans range from around 1,600 to over 5,000 square feet on 40 to 70-foot lots, with rear entry designs that dramatically enhance curb appeal and walkability. The amenities are equally impressive: a 34-acre central park, a 7,900 square foot residence club, resort style and lap pools, a kids splash pad, and lakes for kayaking and fishing. With development still in phase 2, there's plenty of opportunity, but the best lots always go first. So let's take a closer look at some of ICI's most popular floor plans, starting with the Duval. Today we'll tour both front and rear entry homes on 60-foot lots here in Seven Pines. And as you'll notice behind me, the Duval is a rear entry home. That design really transforms the curb appeal, giving you a clean, welcoming front elevation without a big garage door front and center. And hey, before we get started, please follow me on social media. I get it, not everyone has time for a 45-minute deep dive, but if you'd like quick updates on new construction, builder incentives, and limited time deals around Northeast Florida, the links are right there in the description. All right, let's focus our attention on the Duval. This is the farmhouse elevation, and I want to give you just a look at the elevations on this street so you can kind of see what it looks like when you move all the garages to the back. Here is another Duval that's for sale. This is the West Indies elevation. I'll give you some pricing on that one as well, as it's also ready to move into. And as we look around at these are uniquely positioned because right here is going to be some green space. There is an easement that comes through. That's why there's a little bit of space right there. There's an easement that comes through, and that's why this spot is maintained green. So that's kind of nice. You can look out and you'll see green space instead of houses immediately. Something that sets these two houses apart. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Duval. Check out this floor plan, see what you think about it. 2,665 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. You've got a study in the front that could be left as a flex, but it's turned into a study here. And you've also got a dedicated dining room. So really nice sized porch off the front. Just want to highlight that. Nice brick pavers here, and all covered, of course. All right, let's get you in here. Let me change the view on this. All right, widen the angle just a little bit. Okay, first thing I want you to notice is the finishes, okay? So we've got a really nice luxury vinyl plank all throughout this home. Keep in mind, standard is gonna be tile and carpet. Now they'll customize anything in ICI. That's one of the nice things. We've got a orange peel on the wall, drop down on the ceilings. And on this one, they've got a nice tray ceiling in the foyer, tray ceiling in the main living room and in the master as well. Those are upgrades. And I'll highlight some of the upgrades on this spec as we go and at the end when we talk about the price. So right off the front, you've got an office, okay? They've got the double doors on this, okay? You could leave these off and keep it as a flex, but you have a nice size office right off the front. And one small plus, I was thinking about this, kind of cool. If you do work in the front of your house, it's kind of nice that the garage is to the back, right? The garage on the street, there's a lot of activity, there's a little bit more traffic, there's a little bit more noise. So working up front and having the garage in the back, I would definitely say that's a plus. So just giving you a view of your entryway as you come in. And then we've got a nice big section for that dining. This is massive. Now I am gonna be cutting in scenes from the model so you can get an idea of how your table might fit in here and what this might look like furnished. I figured that would help you. We got 12-foot ceilings on here, y'all. 12 foot with the tray, it goes up to 13. So, I mean, it is an incredible amount of space. I'm 6'7" and I've never felt so free. Take a look at this kitchen. Very classic white, and we've got this gold hardware all throughout. I did notice some bronze, but it is like, I think we have bronze here on the dining and bronze here in the foyer, but we've got gold everywhere. And why am I telling you this, guys? Because this home is for sale. I want to help you buy this home. If I don't help you, that's okay. Maybe somebody else will help you. Maybe you're already working with a realtor, and that's fine too. But this home is for sale. We'll talk about the price on this and on the other home and other lots that you could use to build. So I'm just giving you a good view of this kitchen. Obviously, everything is going to be soft close on here. You got a natural gas community, 5-burner grill. These are GE profile appliances. Okay. You've got the pull-out drawers here because they've moved the microwave and oven over here as a combination in the cabinets. Bring your own fridge. That works for most people anyway. This is a deluxe kitchen, so you've got this beautiful hood here and sort of this hidden pantry right here. Take a look at that. All right, didn't know that was there, did you? I almost forgot about that, honestly. So take a look at that. That's a pretty cool feature that we have in this ICI home. Nice bit of space on there, and you didn't even know it was there. Okay, obviously we've got gorgeous pendant lights here, and I'm guessing this is gonna be pull out for your trash. Got the single basin, stainless steel undermount farm sink. Pull out hose on that, and you've got the air switch for the disposal. Keep you nice and safe so you don't have to touch a switch when your hands are wet. Look at that big open space. I'll also add the dimensions on this video. Hope that's helpful to you. And you're looking right out at one of the very unique features of these rear entry homes. You sort of have a courtyard feel right in the middle. So you're not looking straight out to your yard. You do have a yard, you can see it over here, and your master is gonna look out to that yard. You actually do have room for a pool there as well. There are people that are putting in pools, but take a look at this, okay? So that is your garage. You're gonna be entering into the garage and coming into the house either through these sliders or through that side door right there. Okay, look at the amount of light that this brings in. You could obviously screen that in, or if you wanna kind of keep that open feel, right? Kind of that courtyard feel to the outside, keep it open. Lots of things you could do in here. I'll cut in some footage so you can see, but you can put a full summer kitchen out here. Okay, let's go ahead. Since I mentioned the master, let's go ahead and go right into the master real quick. Got the tray ceiling on here and a very spacious master. And so you're looking out here into your backyard or side yard, depending on how you look at it. Okay, so you do have some room there, but obviously these layouts are not really to feature a big backyard. It's a different style of living. All right, let's take a look in the master bathroom or primary bathroom. Huge double vanity sink. This is gorgeous. This is the same kind of, I think it's the same that was in the kitchen. We'll go back out there and take a closer look at that. Got the transom window across. You've got a linen closet, and behind me, you've got the bathroom. So again, you see this gold throughout the home, and then there's little touches of bronze as well. So we have a double shower. You do have the handheld and the fixed, and a double niche and the seat there for your comfort. So beautiful bathroom, matching the finishes of the kitchen, and a nice large walk-in closet here. You've got a window bringing light in. I love that, love that, love that, love that. If you want to customize Your closet, no problem. Just tell the builder to leave the wire shelving out. You can come in and customize it as you want. And speaking of customization, ICI is one of a few builders that will allow you to pretty much customize anything, guys. So you want taller ceilings, you want an extra room or an extra flex space, right? They can do it. They'll add on anything to the house that you can basically dream up. So that's pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and look at this finishes right here. Very pretty. Give you a glimpse of the backsplash as well. All right, and I'm gonna show you back here. AC closet. Got a carrier unit there. I'm sure there's another one somewhere. 2,600 square feet on this house. And this is gonna be your guest bathroom. So it is a full bathroom because we have a bedroom back here. So really nice finishes on this one as well. Got the tile all the way to the ceiling. I don't love that because that's off. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of the colors, that's like silver. So I'd rather see gold or bronze, but maybe that was a mistake. Maybe they'll change it for you. I'm sure they will. 5 1/4 inch baseboards on here. That's really nice. And so you don't have a walk-in on this bedroom back here, but you do have a step in. And again, you'll have a really nice view because, as I said, it'll be green space out there. That's my drone videographer. If you like the drone footage in this, that's that guy right there. He does a great job. What we got here? We got another linen closet. Okay. And we've got our laundry room outfitted with some cabinets. And of course on the window. Okay. All right, so that's your guest bathroom. And you can keep somebody real close to that. We'll go out and check out the garage as well. At least you can see the space. And I believe we got a Jack and Jill back here. Okay. Right. So maybe this closet's on the small size. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, it's a little bit bigger than I thought it was. If there's dimensions, I'll put them on there, but that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. So really cool bathroom setup because the main portion of the bathroom is blocked off with the door for privacy. So this makes it pretty stinking convenient, right? If you just need to wash your hands or wash up a little bit. And somebody's using the shower or the bathroom. Okay. Again, I love these additions, bringing light into every portion of the home if you can. It's really a plus. You got the niche, you got the tile going all the way up. So really nice finishes on this home. They did not skimp at all. And again, I'm sure this is the size. You got the same bedroom. So Jack and Jill there. And you know, your people living in these rooms can come right into the garage and walk right in here through this door. Okay, and let's go ahead. I'll just let you see a little bit out here. Obviously, this is the alley. Let me just go ahead right out there and take a look at it so you can see this is going to be a one-way alley. So people are going to be leaving and entering their home on this street. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like. This is the back of your home, 3-car garage. All right, so the traffic is really going to be segmented to this alley, and there's not going to be so much traffic around the front. So it'll be nice to walk around with your neighbors in community, maybe sit out on that porch because there's not going to be as much traffic, meet people, walk, hang out. And that is one of the main focuses that the Skinner family had when they developed this, is they really wanted this to be about, oh, I almost forgot the garage, about community and meeting people. That was a value that was really important to the Skinners. Named after their 7 sons, 7 pines, 7 boys. How about that? I got 3 boys. I don't know how you can feed 7. It's kind of crazy. You got your water softener loop, your power box, access to the attic. That's for your doorbell, transformer for your doorbell. You have your sprinkler system Even have a light up there. That's a nice touch. You got 3 lights there. All right, of course, motors are included in here. So nice size garage. And the noise from the garage is gonna be held to the back of the house. So that's pretty cool. What do you think about this? Is your mind open to a rear entry option? Might be pretty cool. Not for everybody. Okay, I think I've shown you everything in here. So let's talk about the pricing. Are you interested? I hope you are. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna talk about 2 different homes. They're right here in the same area. This one right here is the farmhouse elevation. Feel free to look it up online. There's the address. It's lot 113. 2,665 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. The study up front, or leave it as a flex room. It's 1 story and it's 3-car garage. This one is ready for you to buy and move in with me as your realtor I'll get it for you at $975, okay? 1,000 off, I promise. All right, and the other one, if you're curious about that is the West Indies elevation, which is a more expensive elevation, and I'm pretty sure that's why there's the boost in price, because I can't really notice anything different about the finishes or the lot. It's the same layout, okay? It's just a couple houses down and a different elevation, so you can see you have that dormer window. This one does not. I don't know all the other details, but check that out online if you're interested. Now, where are these homes? Okay, here they are, and that's not probably going to give you too much context, so I'm going to give you a bigger picture and then I'm going to come back to this. This is the whole development. Okay, we have phase 1 kind of in this section. You can see it built out. Here's phase 2. We're sort of in the middle or beginning of phase 2, and I'm in this section here, right there. So I'm going to come back up to the zoom in section. Okay, I mentioned that David Weekley Homes is also building here. So there's David Weekley rear entry homes that will share that alley behind the house. And here are those 2 homes that I just talked about right there, okay? Now, what about if you wanted to build? Plenty of room to build in this. Here, take a look at this shot from Google, right? This is all phase 1, pretty much developed. Look how empty phase 2 is, and then there's gonna be a phase 3 right here. So plenty of options. And there are some options right now, even in the last phase. I want to highlight that. So I'm going to come back to this because you're going to say, well, where is that, JP? All right, so let's show you where this is. This is that central lake that runs through to the amenity center. Okay, so that's going to be right there. So that means these homes are down in that section right there. Okay, right next to that little body of water. So take a look at it. These 2 lots are available, guys. So if you like this floor plan, you'd like to customize it and put in your own specifications and make sure that everything is gold or everything is bronze, you don't have one light that's silver, this is the place to do it, okay? 2 lots remain. This plan starts at $771. That's before your lot premiums, structural options, and your design options. That's your starting price, okay? I think lots are between $40,000 and over $100,000, so it's quite a range on those lots. I don't think those would be too expensive, as they're probably trying to close out that phase, and it looks like they're backing up to other homes there. Last thing I want to mention, okay, is, talking about what is standard and what's included and all that stuff. Well, we know that ICI Homes offers a lot of upgrades, or what other builders would consider upgrades, standard. These 2 Duvals, these are the upgrades that they have included in here, okay? So in the foyer, in the living room, and in the master bedroom, they have trayed all of those ceilings for you, okay? In the kitchen, this is a deluxe kitchen package. They have converted the flex room into a study. That just means they added the doors, and they have an extended lanai. So this is an extended lanai. Let me show you what it looks like if it's not extended. Okay, it's kind of that L. You have sort of a walkway from your garage, and it's a lot smaller covered lanai, right? See the difference between that? Okay, so let you get a look at that again. It's going to be smaller. It's just going to be a pathway there and maybe half of that size. All right. So that I would probably say is the biggest difference between the standard and these homes. All right. If you are interested in these or building or any of the other lots or plans here, please reach out. Next up is the Palos Verdes, one of ICI's most popular floor plans, and for good reason. It's front entry, it's a 2-story home, and it's about 500 square feet larger than the Duval. It offers a layout that really appeals to a wide range of buyers. This is a completely different animal. Before we head inside, if you're watching this from out of town and thinking about moving to our area, you should know one of my favorite parts of being a realtor is being your eyes and ears on the ground for those people that can't be here. First and foremost, I'm gonna listen to what you need from the very beginning to help you decide whether Seven Pines or another community will be the best fit. That's just one advantage of working with an independent realtor. My only goal is finding what's right for you, and it would be my privilege to help you. That being said, let's take a look at Green Sticks. Sounds so much better in Spanish, doesn't it? Palos Verdes. Vamos. Here we go. I think you're gonna find this a lot more typical to what you're thinking about and looking for, right? You got this front entry garage, and honestly, this layout isn't for everybody, but for me, this is sort of the perfect house. So I'm interested to see what you think about it. There's a little bit more construction going on in this section. As you can hear some of the noise. We got lots of builders and trucks driving by, but look at all the room. Okay, there is plenty of room to pick and choose your lot and build a gorgeous home. So let's take a look at this. Remember, this is 3,200 square feet. All right, so a lot bigger. This is a dead giveaway on the farmhouse elevation, this type of garage door. Let's get a little peek at that. Okay, we still do have this really nice big patio covered front porch, if you will. Okay, and we're gonna have those same big tall ceilings. What's standard in ICI is 10 foot on the bottom, 9 foot up top, but again, you can make all kinds of changes to that if you want. The first thing I want to draw your attention to in this home is this entryway. It is very impressive, okay? So we're going all the way up 2 stories to maybe 22 feet up there. So what a grand entrance you have on this home. That's gonna be a loft that you can overlook the entry down into. And before we get into this nice big open space and just look at back there, you got basically like a berm wall and preserve, so you can't see anything beyond that. It's very beautiful and green back there. You've got room to furnish this area. Again, I will cut in glimpses of the model so you can kind of get an idea, but we've got a half bath right here. I'll show you in just a second, and then we have an office, okay? So let's take a peek at this office. We've got blinds already on this one as well. Let you take a look at the ceiling, got the recessed lights in here, and not a closet, but we've got the AC in here. So that's why this is not technically a bedroom, carrier unit, okay, but this is going to be a designated office. Leave these doors off, keep it as a flex space, that's fine too, but you got plenty of room for formal dining over there off to the side of the kitchen. Let's go ahead and take a look at this half bath real quick, just so you can see the finishes in there. Because again, guys, this home is for sale, and trying to make sure I'm helpful to you guys. You can see all the finishes, see all the areas in the home. Really consider if this is worth it to you once you see the price. Okay, I'll let you take a look at this huge open space in here. Okay, we got a nice outlet on the floor there. You're looking at an extended lanai that has actually been screened in for you as well. So some nice upgrades on this. They want you to take advantage of that nice green preserve view back there. Okay, room for a pool, sure. This would be normally standard to that white column there, okay, but you have that extended lanai and all screened in for you. Okay, let you take a look at this. We've also got 12-foot ceilings in here, okay, and that is also an upgrade in this unit. So instead of a white kitchen, we've got this nice brown. I think this is like a burlap color. This is one of my favorite colors. Sneak peek there, lots of cool materials when we talk about the price, where we can build this, options and everything like that. I'll show you that at the end. Take a look at the countertops in here on this island. Okay, that is a great combination with the brown. Okay, we've seen this before. Hopefully you didn't skip over the first one just because it's rear entry. I want you to stay open to that. Got these nice glass doors on the uppers. Let's see what we got going on in the corner. Probably have a couple Lazy Susans here, I'm hoping. Yes, we do. Okay, again, natural gas community, so you got the grill. And this is a deluxe kitchen as well, okay? I spent a little bit more time on the kitchen than the first one, so if you want, you can go back. It's pretty much the same in terms of what we're talking about as the specs. Really nice big open spot in your dining room, and just check out all the windows. And you do have window treatments already included in this home, which is pretty good if you like. Okay, before we head over to the master, let's go ahead and check out, this is laundry back here, and this is our pantry. So they did not skimp at all on the pantry. This is pretty nice wood shelving that we have in here. And let me just go ahead and do this so you can kind of see it does wrap around and goes all the way up there. So that's sizable, and that's an upgraded pantry. And in our laundry room, we do not have cabinets. We do have a shelf, and you've got a mud sink as well. Let's take a quick peek at the garage. This is a 3-car, but it's a tandem, okay? 3-car nonetheless. There's for your water softener. If you're not familiar with Florida, we have very hard water, and I have a great recommendation. Family-owned company. Go ahead and give them a shout out, Affordable Water. My friend's company has been serving people in Jacksonville for quite a long time and do a great job. So that's always who I recommend. Got your sprinkler system right there, and you do have a water shutoff inside the house, so that's pretty cool too. Nice little plus. Looks like we can connect a car. Is that car charger, or is that just to move your dryer out? Not sure exactly. Okay, so good space on that. Tandem, 2-car and a boat, whatever you got. All right, well, let's go ahead and check out the master. What do you think about this plan so far? Looks good, huh? Got the master downstairs. Yes, nice tray ceiling, plenty of room in here. And I will go ahead and we'll take you out back as well. Let you see the outside on this one. His and hers closets, yes. I know some people really love that. I'm working with a buyer right now, and that's like the #1 box that the house must check. And check that out. All right, a little place for your luggage. Love that storage spot. That's pretty cool. And this would be hers because it is a little bit more spacious in here. All right, hopefully I'll add those dimensions on you. And coming into this really lovely bathroom. Is this linens? Yeah, linen. And across from that, we've got your WC again with a window. That is a big plus. And you got your dual vanities. Again, that is going to mirror the finishes in your kitchen. Nice tall ceilings in here, and the tile goes all the way up. Isn't that a beautiful double shower there? Okay. You do also have the seat, and you've got both the wand and the fixed shower head. No niche that I can see, but you got your controls over there, which is cool. You can turn on your shower and stand back while it warms up. Okay, pretty cool. Let's head upstairs. There's a lot of life that happens upstairs in this home. Let me just pull back real quick. Let you see that entryway. And I can't forget to show you the outside. We'll show you the outside before we talk about the pricing, okay? Let's head upstairs real quick. I'll show you this huge loft and 3 bedrooms, right? So we're talking 4, 3.5. Look at that loft. And just check out the views downstairs. This is such a cool floor plan. I believe that's linens. Let's check out the Jack and Jill. Okay. Again, nice. Walk-in closet on this one as well. Hello, my friends. We got the Jack and Jill. Love the Jack and Jill bathroom. So convenient, very functional. Bathroom style here. Nice finishes on this home as well. And you got your WC right there. We got a pocket door on this one. Okay, closing door over there, pocket door on this one. Similar size. I'm sure these are probably identical, these rooms. Okay, and then let's see. AC, carrier unit, linen closet here, massive loft. Again, as far as views go in a community like this, not bad at all, okay? I want to look out and see green and trees, not houses, and that's what you got. So this would service your loft, and it would service this bathroom back here. So this is your third full bath. Again, as usual, tile all the way up. And let's take a peek. This is a bigger bedroom. Nice. Closet looks to be about the same as the other two. So what do you think? I mean, this is why I call this the perfect layout. It's pretty much got everything that you need. Now let's go look at what everything that you need, what that costs. This is honestly one of the, if not best locations in Jacksonville on the south side of town. You try to say that 10 times fast, really close to everything. So it is not cheap real estate because the location is so amazing. We've got a farmhouse elevation, that's what we're in. And we also have a craftsman elevation that's under construction. So I'm highlighting those two. You can pull this up online, 5921 Canopy Row. That's the lot number. 3196, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, plus a study, plus a loft, 2-story, 3-car. That is a tandem. Oops, I mixed them up. Sorry, guys. Ready now, 1.19. And this one that's under construction is 1.15. There are plenty of lots remaining. So let's take a look at where they are and what lots are remaining. I will do a zoom out so you can, if you didn't see the first video, where exactly this is, okay? So here is 42, okay? That is the one that I am in right now, 42. So you can see that it backs up to trees. And then the one that's under construction is lot 125. So there's a little bit of a green buffer behind that one. So those are the two that are closest ready right now. There's also one I couldn't find much information about, but you can maybe call me later and find out what's going on with lot 161, what are the finishes there. Everything that I've circled in green, here, all these that I've circled are available lots that you can build the Palos Verdes. So there are plenty of options in phase 2. What does that mean and where is phase 2? Let's go to this. This is the Google map, okay? This is gonna be phase 3. They're in the beginning, sort of middle of phase 2, and here's that sort of J. You can see that J. That's where we're talking about, right back there, okay? Again, right there. Plenty of lots available. All right, this is the overall path of Seven Pines. All of this is gonna be commercial. Everything that's brown is gonna be commercial. All right, there's gonna be a phase 3 that's gonna be developed, and we're right in the middle of phase 2. So tons of opportunity. And as you can see, guys, we got 40-foot lots, 50-foot lots, 60 and 70. Be sure to subscribe because I'm gonna do another video on the David Weekley homes here as well. And there's plenty of other products, lots of things to choose from. The last thing I wanna highlight before we say goodbye is the options that have been included in this spec home and versus a standard. And again, my brain is trying to let me forget going outside. We'll go outside and check that out in a second. Here are the options. This is an extended lanai that I mentioned before, okay? It's gonna change from 33 by 10 to 19 by 10 as a standard. You can tell that they've trayed out the ceiling and they've increased the downstairs ceilings from 10 to 12 here as well. And this is a deluxe kitchen. So again, biggest difference between a standard plan and this spec home is, I would say, the extended lanai that's been screened in and 12-foot ceilings in your main living areas. All right, let's take a quick peek outside at this extended lanai. It's plumbed, you've got gas out here, So you can outfit this with a summer kitchen if you want. And plenty of room here to put in a pool. You will have water filled up to the top. This will look a lot better, and they'll maintain this and make sure that it's as good as a retention pond can look, that's for sure. You have a berm there, so you're not gonna see anything past that. Okay, good bit of construction going up on this side. Tons of room, tons of possibility. Here's the back of your house. Even the back of the house is beautiful. You got an empty lot right beside it. Okay, what do you think of this location? Literally 15 minutes to the beach, 15 minutes to downtown, 30 minutes to the airport. That's usually the biggest complaint, is how far away people are from the airport. You're super close to one of the best hospitals here, Mayo Clinic. You're 1 minute away from University of North Florida. And you've got the town center, which is just on the other side of 295, right over here. And it's got the best shopping and restaurants in all of Jacksonville. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like ICI Homes, you got to check out these 2 videos on the screen where you'll see more gorgeous floor plans from ICI Homes in St. Johns County, where you'll have awesome resort style amenities, but a little bit lower fees because there's no CDD fees on those communities there in Silverleaf. Thanks again for coming along. My name is JP. Until next time, people before property.